Hello everyone, Railgun here again with another ZvT game. Today I'm here to show you how I deal with these turtle Terrans on dusk towers that simply take the center part of the map, put down some Liberators here, put some ghosts behind, and since the only attack path by ground is this center area, well, it's hard to push through. Right off the get-go, I'm going for a bit of a special build, 2H Mutalisk. I don't really want to talk too much about the opener yet again. I use a Spine Crawler to be safe against the Hellions. The Queens are there to block this ramp, and there eventually is a Cloak Banshee coming my way. However, my 8 Mutalisks hatch just in time. What is a little bit special about this game is that he's going for this 2 starport opener, meaning he will have more than enough Liberators to deal with my Mutalisks anyways. I'm able to do some damage as his Liberators have not all finished yet. The Widow Mines do some damage. We also see a fast third command center, so opener wise we end up about evenish. I do have a pretty good creep spread though. I'm taking a fast 4th base, but this is all just the mid game, and usually no matter what the mid game is, unless you do a crippling amount of damage to the Terran, or the Terran does a crippling amount of damage to you, you will not be able to have too much of an impact on the game. It will still end up in about the same Liberator, Ghost, Viking, Turtle in the center of the map. So since I kind of know that he's going for this very Liberator heavy style, I'm building some Corruptors, Roach Ravager, which is kind of the composition I'm aiming for. Roach Ravager Corruptor, I've already talked about it in my other games against Sky Terran. This time the goal is to break the and contain. It was not my goal at this point of the game. At this point of the game I just want to be safe, so I need some Corruptors to shut down the Liberators, and I need some Roach Ravager to deal with the Hellion harass, and of course the Ravagers help against the Liberators as well. If we were to produce a lot of Banshees, the Corruptors would do a good job against them as well. The upgrade I'm choosing is the armor upgrade for the Corruptors, as the Terran is most likely going for the damage upgrade, and I'm not quite sure, but I think a Liberator gets a total of 4 attacks a total of 4 times every shot. So armor upgrades really useful. Also the reason why damage upgrades are so good against both ground and air. Using my Roach Ravager to snipe a little bit. Right here I'm just smelling a little bit of blood. I'm trying to thin out his numbers a little bit. I have a lot of roaches that I do not really need right now. I like my Ravagers. The Ravagers are really useful. Here we see the caustic spray ability yet again. Once the 5 seconds are over, the CC burns down incredibly quickly. We also produced a tank, I'm not quite sure why. The Widow Mines are not really a problem for my Ravagers though. Economy wise I'm up to 88 workers, meaning I'm very worker heavy. I went for a double Spire so I can get the damage upgrade as well. Generally I think a double Spire is pretty good against this type of Terran. These missile turrets make it very hard for my Corruptors to engage into him. But he is only now building his 5th base, since I've already taken out his other 5th base, while my 5th base is already up and running. My 6th base is being built, my 7th base is being built, my 8th base is being built, and my 9th base as well. So I'm going very eco heavy right now, and expanding as much as I can, trying to get any damage in with my corrosive piles that is possible. Of course the Ghost Snipe is really effective against the Corruptors as well, as they cannot fire back. And I can't really engage into him right now through this thick Liberator forest. In the production tab we're seeing the magical unit, Vipers, we're seeing the Ultralisk Cavern, we're seeing the Binding Nest, and pretty much it. Right here I'm making very good use of my Ravagers, trying to get any harassment done that I possibly can. Even if you look at resources lost, I lost way more this game. However, I'm not sure if I can actually look up the mining. Army value wise I'm behind as well. But I can't really look up the mining right now. I have a lot of overmints, I have a pretty nice bank, but I also need it. This one over here is a godsend right now, allowing me to take out some ghosts. The Liberators are mainly killing Lings right now, which I do not really need. I like some Lings to morph them into Banelings, as we can see. Upgrade wise, I did not start any of the melee upgrades yet. Sleeping a little bit right there. And this army does not really look too fearsome, but we'll see how things go. I'm trying to go in, however the snipes immediately land on my Vipers. I'm abducting some Liberators to finish them off. My Ravagers were mismicroed horribly, and everything goes down the drain. Resources lost, I lost way more than him right now, and at this point of the game, this is a point of the game in which you often find yourself if you're trying to break a Terran. I have this Corruptor flock of about 20-ish Corruptors, 19. I'm now building Lynx and Ultralisks. I do not really need the Ravagers anymore at this point of the game. This one Viper is very important to my composition, as I need to land a Parasitic Bomb. Like, Parasitic Bomb is very, very useful against Sky Terran, and the main reason why it's so hard to play it. Getting all the economic advantages that I can get right now, taking all the gold bases. Not really perfectly saturated there, but creep spread wise I'm also in a very good position. Just trying to kill anything and everything that I can. So my army is still not that big. I have a lot of workers, but I kind of want to break through. So since I have a lot of Corruptors, I'm going to morph some Broodlords to deal with his ghosts. Broodlords are really effective against ghosts, since every Broodling will... Since the range is really big, and the Broodlings will enable me to stop his ghosts from attacking, or from sniping I mean. Yes, these Widow Mines as well, which are effective against pretty much all my units, but especially the Corruptors. So let's see how this goes. This is going to be the big one, boys. Broodlords fire at him. A Baneling flood runs in. A Parasitic Bomb in the core of his army. He has to micro the ghosts, the Widow Mines shooting at them. And the Broodlords are trying to run away. I can no longer detect his ghosts. Just trying to get every kill in that I possibly can. Broodlords are ready again. I want to kill the ghosts as well. And right now is where the economy comes into play for me. I have this big economy set up so I can easily replenish my army. I'm choosing to build mainly Lings and Corruptors, so I can spend my gas on Corruptors and my minerals on the Lings, morph some Lings into Banelings, use the Broodlords to shoot at him before I then go in. We have some pretty good Widow Mine hits right there. He cleans up most of my army yet again. However, my Corruptors and Broodlords are still there. I mostly lost minerals, and I have more than enough minerals right now. I have these queens here as well to help with the entire. Kind of running out of overseers all the time, which is why I have to turn around over and over. And now I've broken through. Terran is no longer in a confident position. He has to resort back to bioplay, which he did not upgrade. He went full Sky Terran right from the get-go, so his bio is unupgraded. Meanwhile, I just kind of want to retreat, take care of these drops that were attacking me. Ultras are still running amok. I did not really expect them to last that long. But my core composition of Ling, Ultra Corruptor, Baneling is doing pretty good right now. Here we see the caustic spray again, quickly making short notice out of that planetary, taking out that one as well, leaving him only to this mining base as well. This one is also mining, but not too much. Ultras go in and quickly get killed in this tight choke right here. That was really smart play by him. However, this Ultra is still running amok. Gets sniped as well. Well, I pretty much am just playing the economic game. Resources lost, I still lost more than him. However, since I mined so much more, I'm able to push through and finish this game with my Ling Ultralisk army. So I want to quickly have a look again at the big fight, which where it happened. And talk a little bit about the specifics in what I think went wrong for him in that battle. So this was the first battle, not really going too well for me, losing most of my Vipers. All my Banelings immediately died, and at this point I was kind of like, well, the game is over. However, since I had a really good economy, I was able to rebuild my army. Will soon be there. This is not it yet. Sometime when my Ultralisks and Broodlords are here, and then we will see what exactly happens in that fight. I'll try to analyze it as good as I can. So the Broodlords go in, making the Ghost retreat. The Viper lands. The Viper shoots in the center of his army, landing on a lot of his air units. The Broodlings and Banelings and Widowmines shot into the middle of his Ghost, doing a lot of damage to them. My Corruptors are not too clumped up, so they can still do a lot of damage. He's cleaning up all my Ultralisks though, and he kind of forgot to unsiege his Liberators for a long time. So by the time he unsieges them, most his area army is gone, and I'm in a really, really good position. Now we're going to see one more big fight. And yet again, this time he has not enough anti-air again. My core army is air, and he has his Liberators all sieged up. My Ling Banelings simply walked through. I didn't really have any Ultralisks, and the Corruptors took care of all his Vikings. And he's in a bad position yet again. However, he's still in the game. So he sieges up again. This time he unsieges immediately. I've gone through his army. And his weak biocore is not too much. Is not enough to stop me either. The Corruptors are ready to defend against his units. And from this point on, it just gets easier and easier, as he is no longer the air army, but rather just a bio army, trying to take care of me. So, I hope you guys liked, or rather enjoyed this short game, or rather, I don't think it was a short game, this pretty long game of ZvT, where I tried to show you how I fight against a turtle Terran using Ling, Ultralisk, Baneling, Corruptor with one really, really lucky parasitic bomb to break the Terran. I tried to show you some of the problems with the Overseers, with the Corruptor clumping, and I mostly won this game thanks to my economic advantage, and I hope it helped you guys. If you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe, leave me a comment if you got any suggestions or feedback, and as always, I've been Railgun. Thank you guys for watching.